So, welcome to the channel. This is your girl. If this is your first time coming, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. So, I have 30 days essentially to make some improvements on my blood pressure. When I went to the doctor, my blood pressure was elevated, and they were talking about starting me on some blood pressure medicines. But a lot of times when I go to my primary doctor, my blood pressure is not elevated. It's only elevated when I go to specialists. So my primary doctor said, well, we're going to test this out for 30 days. She said, I want you to check your blood pressure every day at home at different times of the day. And she said, come back with your numbers and we will see how things are going. So I've had this blood pressure cuff for a little while. It was actually about 6 points off from when I was at the doctor's office, anywhere from 6 to 10. So, you know, I'm going to keep on checking my blood pressure with the numbers I get on my machine and just show them what I got. So all I have to do is put the cuff on and push the button, and it will actually calibrate at first, and now it's starting to fill up. So I got 147 over 103. So, I mean, that's kind of high, but if I take 10 points off, or even 6 points, that bottom number's a little better. I still think in the 90s is bad for first thing in the morning. I'm not happy with that number. Your blood pressure is the force of the blood going through your veins. And the top number is your systolic and the bottom number is your diastolic. So your diastolic, the bottom number, is the force of the blood pumping while you're at rest, I think. And the top number is while you're up. I'm going to have to look that up. Don't take my word for it. I can't even remember. But a lot of times doctors will focus on their bottom number, and they really want it to be below 80. So as you can see, my bottom number is really elevated. I think my blood pressure is up because I have gained some weight, and that is one thing that can cause your blood pressure to be to go up in numbers. So I am actually doing some things to help me out with losing a few pounds. I actually don't eat that bad. What's bad for me is going out to eat. When I go shopping, I actually purchase really good things, good for me that I can eat. It's only when I'm driving and I stop and I purchase stuff. Of course, somebody gonna try to call while I'm live. Sorry about that. So let's look at what I found on Wellness Momma, and it's talking about easy health improvements you can make at home. And let's see if you agree or do not agree to some of the items that they're talking about. So the first thing I found kind of strange that they mention is they're advising you to, instead of using the regular toilet, they're advising you to squat when you poop. I guess it's something about it helps your digestive tract. I've heard a lot of people talk about that, But that's one that I'm not going to do. I'm just saying, I'm not going to do this. They're saying instead of a regular toilet, use a couple of buckets or squatting potty to change your toilet posture. So maybe if they come up with a squatting potty, that might be something I would try, but I'm not going for no buckets. Ditch the sodas, which is something I definitely did do. I had started drinking sodas again, but not Pepsi, more like strawberry soda or Sprite or 7-Up. And so I definitely have started to cut out any drinks other than tea, plain tea, and water. So since we're talking about that, let me share with you some of the teas that I have purchased. And did I get these at Amazon? Or maybe I got this at Mom's. So I have been trying this Yerba Mate. And it's a really good, all of these teas are loose. So this is a loose tea from Argentina. That is really good. The one that I have enjoyed the most, the top two for me, would be the hibiscus tea. And I think I got this, I got this off of Amazon. And this is from Egypt, and this is a loose tea. So you have to have one of those little strainer things in order to drink it. So I drink this during the day, sometime with a little tinge of honey, and sometimes without anything. And I've also been using some soursop tea, and this comes in the bags. And my other favorite tea has been the matcha, the green matcha tea. I have a little bit left from this morning. It is so good. I actually don't have any more left to show you the box. I threw the box away. So normally I start my day with matcha tea in the morning to sort of wake me up. It's in replacement of coffee. And then throughout the day, I've been drinking water and hibiscus tea. I drink it either hot or cold. Yesterday was the first time I did it cold. So I'll agree with them on this item right here. I'm definitely trying to cut out sugary drinks. So I've cut that out. The other thing they mention is instead of vegetable oils and chemically treated oils, they're advising you to start using coconut oil. I guess to cook with if you can. I don't know how coconut oil does on heat because I've never used it. I've tried grapeseed oil, olive oil, and another kind, but I don't think I've tried coconut oil. They're also advising clean water. Make sure you drink clean water, so water with some filters in it, and to get sleep. And so those are only the 5 tips because I don't want to hold you here all day. But what I've done is according to my physical, I was dehydrated, and this is according to blood work. I was dehydrated, so the doctor told me to drink more water. They want me to improve my blood pressure, so I'm cutting out sugar. I've actually started to walk a mile a day, so today will be the 3rd day. I'm going to get up and walk with the dog. Stop eating out for me. I've also started to take a fish oil and a magnesium. According to the doctor, my vitamin D was low, so I got to get some vitamin D tablets. They want me to take that like they tell all people of color. So those are a few of the things that I'm doing to work on my health. I have 30 days, you guys, to make a really big difference. And I really think I'm going to go on a juice fast for a week. I've got to order it from this company in New York. If you'd like to know some information about it, maybe I'll do a video when it comes in. But I've done her juice fast maybe 2 or 3 times before. It is really good. So since it's the 1st of April, this is the 1st of spring, I'm encouraging you to take at least 3 steps to improve your health for 2018. Write your 3 steps down below. Let's commit to one another. It can just be water, making sure you get an adequate amount of sleep, making sure you take your medicines each day, even if it's just a vitamin. Take at least 3 steps to improve your health.